Alright, welcome back everybody to the 20k subscriber special, and you know what? I will make myself lighter. I don't think that's the right expression, but can I do this right now? Let's see. I thought I can make myself lighter. Or I should probably say put more light in the picture, but maybe not. Let's see. Right. No, maybe I cannot change the lighting. I'm sorry. So, we'll keep it as it is. And yes, good correction by Alex. You probably want brighter. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know, with every hour into the stream, this is my typical excuse. I'll play worse and also talk more nonsense. So let's play a bullet game to get back into the mood and get back to playing chess. All right, Ratzing Teig, are you there? Come on, bullet, let's go. Looks like he's not there. All right, too bad, too bad. I feel like playing a bullet game though. Oh, 2400 opponents, so this will be very serious. I probably will lose like a like a dog. If you've never heard of this expression, neither have I, but now it exists. Losing like a dog. Fish, are you there? Come on, don't be a fish. Michael Kotik, are you there? Let's go. Everybody has fallen asleep, it seems. Yeah, okay, we have to abort this one as well. To my great dismay. There's another bullet game. Okay, maybe this one is going to work. I think it is because TK just put the challenge out, as far as I can tell. And let's go. Come on. Don't let me down now. Let's go. Yes, there we go. Let's play Scandinavian. Oh yeah, that's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. It's the best bullet opening, Scandinavian, because people pre-move knight f3 or something, and then suddenly a pawn is gone already. Alright, let's not plunder the bishop. Oh, you're annoying me! Go away! Let's bring the rook over. Get all the pieces into the game. I don't want to give him my bishop. Always keep the bishops. That's the first rule. So that's why I take with the knight. I don't take with the bishop. And you can have... he's gonna get my bishop here. No. No, don't take it. Please don't take... Yes. You can keep it. My life is complete now. But now I have to take. I have to take now. It is very sad, but I have to take. I'll go after this pawn and after this pawn. Alright, time ran out. Alright TK, thanks for the game, and now let's get back to playing 3-minute chess. Oh, I still have a lot of challenges, my friends. Let's play against Dutch grammar. Alright, it's kind of the English opening. Now I go bishop g7, e3. And I think maybe knight h6 is smart here, I don't know. I think something like this exists somewhere. Because now we can play this and this. I don't know how smart this is, but looks interesting at least, so why not give it a shot? Why not? Why not? The knight is fairly well placed, I think, on f5. Okay, I think he has to go d5, because after bishop e3 I can at some point take on e3 and then have the bishop pair. And as you know from the last game, I love the bishop pair, so I'm very excited here about this. And I'm not in a rush because he cannot move the bishop, since then I can take on d4. Alright, I'll just keep on developing. And see what he's up to. Looks like he's also not up to too much here. Also just trying to play useful moves, which is a good idea. Knight b5. Okay, well, I'll take this. In this case I give up my bishop. Why? Because now his pawn structure is much worse than before. He has an isolated pawn on d4 and double pawns on the b file. So it feels like it's time to move my queen. Let's move to b6 to attack this pawn on d4. And I think he cannot save this pawn anymore. He will lose this pawn. Because if he goes d5 I can take on e3. Bishop c4, and now I can take on d4, and I will take with the bishop. And I actually would like to exchange queens here, because in the endgame I have two center pawns and he doesn't have any pawns in the center, and he has these doubled b pawns. So that's also why this pawn structure is bad, because he has pretty much, he's playing half a pawn less, more or less you could say. Okay, he plays queen f3, is a good move, hitting the pawn on b7. So I come back to b6 to protect the pawn. a4, and now I can go knight d4. It's actually this tactic of bishop takes f7, but I can go king g7 in response, so it's not a big problem. Goes queen h3, now I have to watch out. Bishop takes f7 is a threat, but I have this move available, d5, and if he takes I can go knight e2. So that's quite an unpleasant move. So he has to go bishop d3, otherwise he'll lose material. And then I could take on b3, but I'm not sure if I will. Maybe I'll just play e5 and threaten e4. And I just blundered the full rook. Wow, that's something. You gotta be kidding me. I completely forgot that now he's again attacking both of them and he doesn't see it. Wow, that's yeah, just lucky for me. And yeah, I will try my best to not blunder more stuff here, but it's just inevitable at some point. Okay, let's go e3. All right, Dutch Grammar, thanks for the game. You had your great chance after e5, which was a terrible move because it just left his rook hanging on c8. So here you're rook up and completely winning. All right, thanks for the game still. Okay, I play against Leicht, which is German, it means easy. But Leicht is from Portugal, right? I don't know what it means in Portuguese. What have we not played today? The French. Let's play the French. Okay. Oh, the exchange French, my favorite opening. I'm joking. Okay. So it's very symmetrical, obviously, but I will bring in some asymmetry by castling queenside. At least I'm considering it. I don't know if it's any good, but yeah, let's just do it, whatever. We'll see if it's good or not. Knight f3, but now I can play bishop g4. This looks like a good move to pressure the knight on f3. Knight g3. Now I can bring my knight to f4. Nice square for the knight. There are some tactics. Maybe I can take on g2, knight h3. Something like this could be in the air later on. Bishop f5, he exchanges the bishops. That's possible, of course. And I put my queen on f6, hitting the knight on f5. I need to get this guy on c6 into the game at some point. But okay, that has time for now. I think for now h5 or g5. If h5, he can maybe go g5, h4 himself. I think after h4 I can go knight g6 back and win the pawn on h4, so you can't really do that. Yeah, so then h5 is really good because h4 would be a nice move to make. And pushing this knight away from g3 and then creating some threats. So now I can go knight h3. But he just plays king h1. Ah, let's still do it, why not? Check. And then I can follow with g5 after king h1, as his knight is unprotected on f3. So I go g5, and if he moves this knight, I can bring my knight back to f4. He could go queen d3 maybe to protect the knight, but maybe I can go g4 then. Not that clear. Still I'm playing without this knight on c6, that's the problem. He takes on g5, that's a mistake because I can take back with the knight and now he's just down a piece. I was thinking h4, but then he plays queen g4. So I decided to go for this. And yeah, I'm up a full piece, so this is very much winning. Let's put the pawn on h3. That could be annoying for later. And now yeah, he can take there, of course. I didn't need to give him this pawn, that's true. Still, I need to get this guy into a game. This is kind of not so easy, but okay. I will make it happen somehow. Now he's coming. Okay, let me just take on g4. Let's not fool around. Alright, leicht. Thanks for the game. That was not leicht, not easy to win. Yeah, I think up to g5 everything was possible. Maybe queen d3 here, and then position seems rather unclear to me. Might be still around equal or close to equal, as it's so symmetrical. Alright. Oh wow, I'm getting darker and darker over here. Yeah, I don't have that much lighting. Alright. So let's try again to play against Abdul. Earlier it didn't work because he was not there in time, but now hopefully he is there and ready to play. All right, let's go. Yes, the Najdorf. That's what the fans want to see. The Najdorf, let's go. Let's go bishop c4. There are always some ideas to take on e6, for example, after b5 and also after bishop e7. There's this typical Sicilian sacrifice to take on e6 and get 3 pawns, 3 pawns for the piece, and also, as we'll see right now, the king will be in the center. So this is quite promising for white. 3 pawns and the king is open and vulnerable. Yeah, very difficult to play for black, especially in the Blitz game. Knight takes e4. That's an interesting move. Okay, let me... Queen h5 is also there. What about queen h5? Is this a killer? Kind of looks like a killer. Yeah, queen h5 looks like a killer here. King e6 is knight d4 checkmate. King f8 should be bishop h6. And king g8, knight h6. No, king f8 is bishop takes e7. Yes, this is game over. So this mate next move, queen to f7, checkmate. All right, Abdul, thanks for the game. So it was so quick, but that's what happens sometimes in the knight off. Here after bishop c4, you want to look into this move, queen b6. That's the best move here in this position. Also to get out of the sacrifice a little bit, so queen is not attacked when I take with the knight. All right, let me play against very strong player here, GM Arjan, 2700. So I'm probably get spanked here, as I'm not, as you guys saw, in the greatest shape, but we'll see. I want to play against a strong player here, and we'll see if I'll get a spanking. GM Arjan, are you here? And are you also a subscriber of my channel? That's the other question, because, you know, this is for my subscribers. All right. So he answered the first question by playing a move, but the second question I have to ask him a different time maybe. All right, well, I got the Kann variation, and now he goes bishop g7. Dum da dum. And here, I think I play f4, c3. He goes d5, but I think now I can just push e5, and I quite like this kind of setup. Yeah, I like this setup, I do. Against this bishop on g7, which is kind of stuck. So let's go bishop f2, bring the bishop to h4 maybe. Also f5, wow. Drastic measures, drastic measures. Okay, I'll take, because now he has a weakness on e6. Okay, I need to play a move. Quick. Queen to b6. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I need to defend this pawn on d4, so I go knight e2. Bishop b5. This is not going my way right now, but okay, I just have to move a little bit faster, and then I think I'll be alright. Okay, c1. Okay, let's take. Now I'll go after this pawn. Queen e3, so I can go after this pawn. Queen to a6. Okay, go knight g3. This looks awkward, but I want to stop knight f5. Place it anyway. Takes back with the pawn. And now maybe I can go after this pawn. Okay, rook c5. He has to take. I'm attacking both pawns on d5 and b5. The main problem is that I'm too slow here. Only 1 minute 18 left. He doesn't. Okay, that's somewhat surprising. Okay, I'll go after this pawn once more, but now I drop this one. That's wasn't necessary. But okay, we'll see. We'll see. Takes. Oh, he dropped a piece. That's nice. That's helpful. So now, of course, I'm winning, but still gonna finish the job. let's just keep it simple. Play rook e1. Okay, now I'll go for the mate. Okay, check. Takes, queen e5, and that's that. All right. Thanks GM Arjan for the game, and definitely a good fight. It was pretty open for a long time. Okay, here of course you need to move your bishop somewhere, bishop g7, and I think the position is okay for black because my king is weak, and after queen takes b5, black can take on d4, so yeah. This is not doing much, so this should be fine for black. Alright, thanks for the game, and let's take another one here. Another strong player, Bennett Blastoch. I'm not sure if I read that correctly. Anyway, let's get to a game. He plays quickly. That's the way to do it in Blitz. That's the way to do it. At h4. That's what they do these days. h4. Alright, let's go after this pawn. Now it looks like I'm going to win this pawn. But he has... no, he doesn't. After bishop b5, I can go bishop c6. That's important because otherwise it would be a little bit annoying. After it takes queen d5. Okay, he can do that, but this is still an extra pawn for me. So maybe I can go even knight e7 now. Threatening to take this one. And now I want to go f6 and push d5 next move. Okay, I'm giving up this pawn, but I'm pushing my pawns forward, and I find this the most important right now. So this. Now I can go queen d5, but I like knight d5. And yes, we can trade queens. I like my center here. Also, my king was a little bit weak. Alright, so what do we have here? Let's go rook c8. And maybe just bishop e7. c3, he does play c3 after all. Yeah, and that's a good move. Why didn't I do something about this? Why did I not do something about it? e4 knight d2 is no good. I have a problem with this guy. I have a problem with this guy, unfortunately. So I need to play something strange. But I have some counterplay with this pawn, but my opponent is playing quick, so let's see. Okay, takes d7. I'll get this one. I have an h pawn now. That's helpful. H pawns. Okay, this should be an annoying pin for him. Actually, really annoying pin. Ah no, now he can take. Oh shoot. I thought he can... this was not necessary. But still, my h-pawn, this will give him trouble. This will definitely give him some trouble. But that was really bad. That was really bad. Okay, I need to do it like this. Okay, now I can push. Push. Oh no, he can take. Good lord. Good lord, okay. I should try to make a draw now. That would be a good idea. Alright, well, the draw is okay, definitely from the position, but I think I was doing fairly well at some point. And then I just played knight c5 too quickly. Right here. I think if I play a different move, if I keep the rooks on the board, the h-pawn, and also this pawn is weak, I can go rook h5 for example, winning the pawn. Could have also done this one move earlier. So yeah, this should be very good for me. But then I misjudged or just missed something. Anyways, thanks B. Bennett for the game. And let's play against Time Trouble Junkie. How's the chat doing? Alright, is Time Trouble Junkie there? Okay, I'm just reading a little bit through the chat, and it looks like Time Trouble Junkie is not there, unfortunately. That's very sad, but we gotta keep going. Then we play against True Bloods. Can't talk anymore. Alright, True Bloods, are you there? Calling, True Bloods. True Bloods, don't let me down now. Come on, from Belgium. Where are you? When I need you. Oh wow, I'm so dark now. Sorry, True Bloods. Also not there, so I have to abort. No, oh, he made it just in time. No, it's last moment, True Bloods, last moment. Don't you dare play the French exchange. Very good, he heard me. So how does this go? F6 now, yeah? I think I looked at this one time. I like these structures. Alright, what can I do? Maybe do I go a5 here? this doesn't look right. Let's develop the bishop to d6. That looks right. Okay. So I want to castle. Okay, he goes b4. I think I can go c4 here. And now I can go a5, which might be annoying maybe to him because I'm threatening to take on b4 and he has to play a move bishop b2. The bishop is just completely on the wrong square on b2, obviously. And I hope that later the bishop will be missing on the other side of the board. So can I go e5 now? Yeah, why not? Let's go e5, open this up. On the other hand, I'm giving him the square on d4, so I'm not sure how smart this was. Actually, I don't think it was very smart, because I'm giving him the d4 square, and I didn't need to do that. I could have just played bishop d7, and he's kind of stuck. Okay, he plays h3. I'm very happy to see this move, because I can just win a pawn here, for example. Or e4 looks also good, but just take on d4 looks strong, because the b4 pawn will be hanging in the end. Right here. Now I need to exchange rooks first, and then I can take the b pawn, and I'll be in very good shape as I have two passed pawns here on the queen side. That was water pouring, by the way. Alright, so knight f3, he maybe wants to go to e5, and yeah, he has to seek some counterplay, some activity. It's a good idea. I'll go bishop f5. Bishop supports my pawn on c3. Right now pawn is still on c4, but I want to push it forward to c3 and then to c2. Goes queen c1. Alright, can I push it? Maybe not. He can take and then rook c8, queen f4, so I have to do something else. Knight e4 looks pretty good. Right, let's go here. I threatened to take on e5 and take on f2, and now I can just take on e5. Actually, it was probably something better, but okay, this is very good. Take on d4 with check, take on e4 with check, everything falls with check. Everything falls with check, and I'm completely winning. Alright, thanks for the game, True Bloods. So yeah, I would say after e5 was square movement, just take on e5. Knight takes e5 and knight d4, and I think you're doing okay. I mean, this bishop is bad on b2, but apart from that, you have this nice square, so I think you're doing okay here. Yeah. Right. How about Matthias 244? Matthias, are you there? Yeah, I mean, some people have been waiting for a long time, so I'm picking down further from down the list. So Eric, you might be up very soon then, if you've been waiting also all stream. But I guess there have been a few people who have been challenging early on. What's your name, Eric? tell me your name in the stream and I'll check where you are up the list. All right, we got, against Matthias, we got the Scotch. And he goes f6. f6 is not a great move in this position because you don't have the f6 square for your knight available anymore, and it also weakens the king position. Bishop b4 check. All right, play c3. And now I can take on e5. And I can take again. Because of the knight takes, I have queen h5 check, and then I can take on a5 if he moves the knight in between. So that's what happened, and I've won a pawn. Which is nice. Now I can even win more material. I'm threatening to checkmate on f7 and to take on the rook on a8, so it's a double attack. He cannot stop both. The king is more important, so he should stop the checkmate on f7. But he doesn't, and it is a checkmate. Alright, thanks Matthias for the game. Like I said, you don't want to play f6 here. You want to just take on d4 and then continue with your development of the pieces. Okay, so let's see if Eric has answered. Isoficial. Alright, I don't know if I've seen you on the list yet. Isoficial, I don't see you at all. Well, you're pretty far up, to be honest. So you have, I don't know, you must have sent a new challenge at some point because you're pretty far up still. Alright, next is SPB96. Alright, SPB96, are you there? Are you ready to play a game of chess on this wonderful Friday evening? Ah, SPB is there. All right, great. So let's try this one for a change. Oh, very aggressive. I love it. Love the aggression here. This is a very sharp line. Can lead to very sharp lines. But d takes c5 is not so good here because I can go queen a5 threatening knight takes e4, and that's unpleasant. And now probably I'll just take on c5 and I have kind of Sicilian, dragon Sicilian, but all my pieces are already in good squares. So how do I go from here? Maybe I just castle for now. And he still has to spend some time to be able to castle. So I go knight c6. I don't want to drop my queen, that's a little bit afraid. Maybe I'll just go a6 for now. Oh, really? Very aggressive. Love it. Yeah, I'm not sure if b5 was such a great choice, but okay, we'll see where this takes us. And he does play e5. He does play e5. Alright, so he can take on d5, but he doesn't. He goes to e4, so my queen is attacked. I bring my queen back to c7. And now I need to finish my development, I would say. It's about time. So the question is, who's gonna be faster with the attack? Not clear. Not clear. Knight c6. I want to go knight b4 maybe. one of my knights and get his bishop. And also I'm attacking the pawn on e5. h4, I was kind of expecting this, and now I can go bishop g4, stopping h5 and also pinning the knight. Once again threatening knight takes e5, knight d4. Yeah, I like how these last couple of moves went. What is this? This does not work. My opponent played so well, and then suddenly he drops 2 pieces in 2 moves. That's very surprising. So now I'm just 2 pieces up, obviously. And I'll go for the kill. Go for his king. Alright, SVB, you played a really good game, but then here you went a little crazy, I have to say. Maybe you can go knight f2. Okay, this pawn is already dropping, most likely. Maybe e6 you can try. Yeah, I like e6, and then maybe knight g5, maybe h5 now, and who knows, yeah. Alright, thanks for the game, SPB96. Good lord, there's so many challenges. I will not get to you all, guys, it's just impossible. I like the name here, so I'll play Kakerlaken Salat. Which in English would be, what was Kakerlake? Kakerlake. I can't remember. So it's a little bug, and it crawls around, and people don't like it usually. Cockroach, that's what it is, right? Cockroach salad. That's the name of my opponent. Cockroach salad. All right, we got another knight off. Queen d2. All right. Let's go b5. Bishop b7. Hit the pawn on e4. f3, and now I can just continue my development. Bishop e7. He castles. All right. Maybe I can just go d5. Why not? In general, in the Sicilian, if you achieve d5, then you're doing okay, unless there's some direct problems, but I don't think there are direct problems. We'll see. Maybe there are. I don't know. Maybe there's some knight f5 business or anything like that. Could be. Maybe I played it a little bit too early. Knight f5 is a move now, because if I can take on d5. And maybe Kakerlaken Salat is listening and he'll play knight f5, and then I'll unleash my trap. My devious trap. Well, I didn't have a trap. Just want to make it up, but I guess he's not listening anyway. Alright, so what's happening? h4. He wants to attack me. How devious. So I will do the same. Play rook b8, preparing b4. This is going to be pretty slow, honestly. I mean, I'm a little bit quicker here. At least I think so. Maybe he will prove me wrong, especially if he takes. I think he had to go a4. But now, I mean, I have the half open b file already, and my attack will be very fast. I'm very confident. Bishop a3 looks strong, hitting the pawn b2, and he has difficulties to defend it. Big difficulties. b4, but this can't be right. This cannot be the solution. I think after b4 I'll take on b4. H5? This move I would not have expected in 1,000 years, probably. It's just ignoring that I'm taking on b2. It's like, I don't care. Well, I have time. I can take later on b2. I'll first bring my queen. Still ignoring it. Wow, that's bold. That's bold. All right. Thanks, Kakerlakensalat, for the game. Yeah, maybe instead of king b1, play knight f5, and I think you're doing okay here. Should be probably around equal. Okay. Thank you. Now I'll accept a challenge by SemCT. SemCT. Okay, let's go to Caracan. We haven't seen this today. That's a nice change. Like it. That's a change. Let's go knight h3, just to mix it up. Maybe confuse my opponent a little bit. Knight h3, what is this all about? And knight is coming to f4, and then I want to take on g6. Okay, brings this one back. Maybe I can go bishop c4 now. Threaten something here. Who knows? I never played this stuff, so I certainly don't know. Okay, I guess not too much is happening here. For the moment, I want to sacrifice, but I don't think I can make it work. Maybe I'll take. Yeah, come on, let's go. This is like the Sicilian, what we saw earlier. Take on e6, take on g5, g7, and I have 3 pawns for the piece, plus an attack, hopefully. So knight takes g7. I could almost pre-move this, to be honest. But let's see what he wants to do. Queen d7. Probably queen d7 looks normal. Queen a5. Right, maybe I first throw in bishop d2, because then he still has to cover this one, so he cannot move anywhere. He has to go to b6. Could have even done b4, but okay, bishop d2 is a little bit more normal. And then I take on g7 right now. Probably knight f5 next. Also queen e2 is interesting. I like queen e2. Yeah, let's go queen e2 and go after this bishop. Knight d5, okay. We can go queen e6. It's very unpleasant, because king takes g7 is checkmate, so he has to go to f8. And yeah, that's a checkmate. Alright, SemCT, thanks for the game. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tricky opening. This sacrifice is kind of difficult to avoid at this point, yeah? So maybe earlier you could have done something differently. I don't know, really. Not too familiar with it. Okay. Alright. Next one is Rain Rat. Rain Red, are you there? Rain Red from Canada. Yeah, I gave away one draw so far today. One draw, which is pretty okay, I think. But I see my play deteriorating, and also my speaking abilities, as you notice. Alright, Rainwood doesn't seem to be here, so we have to abort. It's very sad. Okay, next is E. Zimukov. Are you there? From Germany, Eric Zimukov. That's not... No, this is not the Eric that was in the chat. It's a different Eric. Yes, he's there. What can we play? Can we play something else? Let's go d4 and c3. Oh, he pre-moves that. Alright, let's go for a Göring gambit. Oh, he takes everything. I mean, it's just a machine. Just takes everything. Why is he playing so quickly? This is scaring me. I guess he has looked at this before. Now bishop f7 would be nice, but actually I can go bishop f7. At least I'm not no material down, which is kind of an achievement, I thought, after I sacrificed like 2 pawns so early. All right. So this is an interesting position. Yeah, king f2. I want to get my pawns rolling. Knight b3. I had to stop knight d3, obviously. This is just dropping a piece. Fortunately for me. My opponent was playing well up to this point, but now he just dropped a piece and he will not come back from that. He's making the best out of it for sure by giving these checks, but still a piece, so it should be too much. So I can take on g7. He can play a discovered check, but I can take the rook on e8. So he needs to move the rook. He only has e7 available, but then I can attack it once more. And I threaten checkmate on h6. So he has to go rook e6. Maybe I'll attack it once more. Knight f4. I don't see a reason why not to. So let's do it again. And now I can give checkmate check. And knight g6 is checkmate. Alright! Zimukov, you really scared me there, playing so quickly and confidently in the beginning. Good start, but then unfortunately you blundered a piece right here. If you go maybe bishop a6 or something else, c5 maybe. I think the position is very much unclear. Bishop a6 I like to renew this threat of knight d3. Alright, thanks for the game. And now Leitungswasser. Tap water from Austria. Are you there, Leitungswasser? Yes, he's there. Okay, what can we play? Al-Yekan, knight of 6. Knight h3. Okay, I'll take this one. And he says, ein Springer am Rand ist stark und gewandt. I like it. That's a new interpretation of the knight on the rim is dim, for sure. But I'm not sure why it was necessary to give up a pawn. He could have started with knight h3. By the way, for the English speakers, he's saying a knight on the rim is strong and what would be a translation of gewandt? Not sure. Anyway, it's a good piece on the rim, he's saying. Let's chop it off. Let's chop off this knight on the rim. Castle here. Go h5, h4 maybe. To go get this bishop. He has to go f3. Oh, I can also do that. Yeah, I kind of missed it. That's better. Alright, let's move forward. Yeah, he has the bishops. Actually, I didn't play that great, to be honest. Considering that I was a pawn up by move 2. This is more work than I thought it would be. Okay. Let's see what tap water is up to. Leitungswasser. Rook e1. I want to move this knight. Okay, let's go back here. I want to go f5, f4, something like this. c4. But this gives me the square. I like the square for my knight. Now f5 to go f4. Alright, I'm just bringing my knight back, and I can still decide whether I want to go f4 later or not. Now he goes f4 himself. Alright, well, but I can take, and I threaten the bishop on e2 and the bishop on g3. So he's losing a piece here. Yeah, that's a good attempt. Actually, I missed that move. But it doesn't change the fact that two of his pieces are hanging here, both bishops. So now I'm winning actually both bishops. That wasn't necessary, but his position was lost anyway. This one is protected by the knight, so I can take on g3. And now I'm going for the kill. Check. Check. Mate. Alright. Thank you, Leitungswasser. So yeah, maybe you want to reconsider this opening, even though a knight on the rim is so strong. Maybe you could start with knight h3 or knight a3, even better. Knight a3, that would be the best. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's play against Anonymous G Master. So G probably stands for Grandmaster from Tajikistan. Let's go. Alright, Anonymous G Master. Doesn't seem to be there. How are you? Anonymous G Master. Yes. Alright, well. Another e5 game. What can we do? What haven't we done so far? Let's just go for the Roy Lopez exchange variation. The most exciting variation under the sun. Alright, threatening this one, and knight f6 comes e5, and queen f6 comes e5, so he has to go f6. Unsolvable problems, the exchange variation. f6, yes. Okay. I think there's this idea here to play queen c4 to not allow him to castle. Just be a little bit annoying. That's what I like to do. Now he wants to go bishop e6 and I start with knight d4. Still being annoying. But now actually knight e5 is annoying to me, in fact. Because he can bring the knight to g4. Yep. Oh well, that's okay. It's taking too much time, that's for sure. It's taking too much time. Alright, I'll go knight f5. Takes. b5, the pawn was hanging, so that's a good move. I think I'll go queen d5 to attack the rook. Actually, I'm not sure how smart that was, but okay, now I need to go to e4. I don't have many other squares left. Yeah, interesting position, but I don't think I'm better. Okay, I'll go h3 to cover the g4 square. We probably both put our rooks on the open files now. Knight f7, but now I can take on c6. Okay, he has queen e5, but this is not, I mean, it's not threatening too much. Queen c7, let's play queen d5. Pinning the knight. And this is dropping the rook. Bishop f8. Want to bring the rook to e8, and there it comes. Now bishop f4 is distracting the queen from protecting the bishop. And that's it. He lost some time, but his position is also lost here. Of course. Alright. Good game. Anonymous G Master. Up until this point when he played knight f7. I don't know, maybe rook d8 or something else, like queen d7. I think black is doing okay. Alright guys, I'm getting a little bit tired, to be honest. So I cannot play many more games. Alright. Next up is Richter Kurtel. Richter Kurtel is there and ready to play. Caro-Kann. We haven't done a Caro-Kann today, have we? Let's play the Caro-Kann. Oh, the fantasy variation. I don't know anything about this. Is queen b6 even a move here? Maybe not. This looks ridiculous. But I just know this variation is ridiculous, so... I'm not sure if this is good what I'm doing here, but we'll see where it leads us. It gets him thinking early, that's for sure. Gets him thinking early. So that was the point. I can go d4, attack the knight, and I'm hoping to win back this pawn on e5 later. So we'll see if this is going to work out. Because this f3 move really is hindering him now. He would like to develop his knight to f3. Okay, he played bishop d2 now, so this one is hanging. Now I can... Okay, I'm too tempted to take and to threaten checkmate. It's just too tempting for me. There it is! There it is! That was the trap of the day. Oh, the checkmate of the day. That worked out beautifully. Alright. Richter Kurtel, thank you for the game. Yeah, I don't know anything about this line, honestly. I mean, this looks a little bit too fantastic to work. Yeah, I mean, here, not bishop d2, I think. Maybe play something like f4 and then knight f3. Okay, I have no idea. Alright. Alright. Ah, now, Eric, it's time. It is time. Are you there, Eric? It would be unfortunate if he wasn't there now. Okay, he's there and he plays d4. Alright, let's play this line. Actually, how does this even go? How do people play this? Like knight g4 now? I guess so, right? Knight g4 looks like normal move. Now I can win back the pawn. That's great. Love it. I've never played this line in my life, I think. I think it's called Alekhein's counter gambit, something like this. Anyway, we have a decent position now on the board. And what to do? d6 looks pretty normal. And bishop e6 going for this pawn on c4. He protects it, of course. What am I doing here with my life? Maybe I'll go a5. Queen c2, that makes a lot of sense. What am I doing? I'm just playing like some moves to pass time, it feels like. Can I go a4? I could go a4. I could have gone a4, I should say. The last move. Because of some tactics working out. But I didn't see it. Maybe I get another chance. Maybe not. I could also go queen f6. Yeah, let's go a4. The point is, after knight takes a4, I can take on d2 and take on c4. So he goes knight d5. Okay, I'll trade the knight, the bishops. And now I also take on d5, so I have the good knight against this bad bishop. Because the bishop is blocked by his own pawns. So that's nice for me here. Queen f6. I'm still keeping the tension here, so I can take on b3, or I can push maybe. Bring the knight back to d7, can maybe go to c5. If he goes b4, okay, then I'll push a3. Goes bishop g4, knight c5, I can come to e4. And we'll see where this knight goes. Not so clear. b4 should be played now. Probably Eric is listening, and there it is. Well done. But okay, my knight is also not so bad on e4. The queen is attacked and has to cover d4, so he goes to d3. That's good. And now okay, rook f8. Protecting the knight on e4. Rook e1, but this is blundering the pawn f4. He needed to take the other rook, like this, right? So now I'm a pawn up, and this is of course very helpful. And I can even, I think, go here and threaten to take on f3 or take on c4. Alright, takes. But this is not really helping white, as I now control the e-file, and g3 doesn't work because I can take on f3 with check. And yeah, he resigns here because after king g2 I have many ways to play, but one would be to go queen d4 and attack the rook on a1. Okay, thanks for the game, Eric. You did pretty well up to rook e1, rook fe1. That was a mistake right here. If you go rook a1, I don't think your position is that bad. I mean, I think it's maybe completely fine. I don't even know. I was thinking knight c3, but okay, you can just go a3. Actually, you're doing well here. So maybe I need to go queen g6, bishop f3. Knight f6, and this should be equal. All right, thanks for the game. All right. Let's play against Buluga, my favorite. I feel like playing against a strong player, 2477 from Iceland. So, Bulugan, my favorite. Let's see what you got. Show me. Show me what you got. Now you play e5 still? This cannot be right. This cannot be right. What you're doing here. Takes on c5, I can go e6. And then take back on c5. He cannot keep this pawn. Okay, I take, and I think I'm doing pretty fine. The knight on c3 is also misplaced. h3. I like my bishop. Let's keep it. Knight a4, that's an odd move. So now I'm threatening to go b5 and winning the knight on a4. And he ignores it. Why does he ignore it? I guess he didn't see b5. He still has knight c5, which is, I mean, not really saving him, but he's playing on. But knight d4 should not be saving him. Actually, this was probably a bad move. No, it's fine. After knight takes c6, I can take on a4 and the bishop is hanging on f4. But now I just take on d4 and take on a4 and I'm just full piece up. So, yeah. Okay, take on d4. Oh, that was not necessary. Somehow... Okay. I'm, yeah. A bit tired, it seems. Anyways. Maybe I can still bring this one home. Yeah, I mean, the position is winning. The position must be completely winning here. So if I exercise some care, I should bring this home. Okay, let's concentrate and bring the bacon home. Hitting f2 once more. How are you going to defend it, my friend? Not so easy. Not at all is the answer. Alright. I want to keep my active rook. That's why I take with the bishop. And he plays queen h7. Thinking I won't spot that he's threatening my rook. But I do spot that. I'm thinking for too long, so let's play knight g6. Yeah, he wants to annoy me there, of course, he wants to. But my king is on g7, pretty safe. Let's go back. Let's go for the kill. Let's go for the kill. This should be it. The queen is out of play, far away, and g2 cannot be saved. Yeah, that was more exciting than I hoped it to be, but I put it down on the advanced hour of the day. Alright, Bulldog, my favorite. Thanks for the game. They also still win only 1 point, even if I win against 2400. Yeah, the rating difference, I guess, is too great. It's always the same story. There are too many challenges and not enough time to get to them all. Okay, I'll play against Kaito Kid. Alright, let's say 3 more games. 3 more games and that's it. I'm pretty tired at this point. The stream has been going for 3.5 hours pretty much. So, gotta find an end point at some point. Alright, we got the Richter Rauser. E5. We had this earlier today. And back then I already said that this is, I don't think this is so great for black. Alright. Yeah, we pretty much had the same kind of position, the exact same kind of position. I think this is very pleasant for white due to the control of the light squares and the bishop on f6 being not in the game. He can move the knight and attack my bishop, but I can just move my bishop back to d3. So I'm not worried about it. The knight on a5, I mean he can put on c4, but I'll just chop it off. And then I have a nice constellation of my power knight on d5 against his bishop on f6. Alright, and that's what we're getting here. But yeah, this is just terrible for black. And I can even, it seems like, immediately win a pawn of queen b3 and queen takes b7. But even if that wasn't the case, I would have great position because of my super strong knight on d5. And black cannot get rid of this knight. Yeah, actually I don't want to take on b7 now because of queen b8. I don't like this too much. So I'll just protect my knight on d5. Bennett B, we already played. This is kind of asking for another game when there are a lot of people waiting to play a first game with me is kind of, well, you know. Can't do that. Can't do that. Alright, so this queen b3 move was a little bit out of place. I should have put my queen on d3. Bishop to g5. Okay, let's go b4. Actually, b4, he can't go to c4 because of knight b6. So he has to go to c6. Ah, yeah. Now I'm winning the exchange. Alright, he wants this pawn. Should we give it to him or not? Huh. I think he can have it. On the other side, he has to exchange queens. And that, the endgame is pretty promising for me. Okay, now we can take on b4. But I have some business here. Check. Can give another check. And now I'm out of checks. I can do this. And now I can do this. All right. Thank you, Kai2Kit. Yeah, I'm not, like I also said earlier in the stream, I'm not a fan of this e5 move here. I think it just leads to an uncomfortable position for black. All right. All right. Next up we have Harry Potter 123, who also was writing in the chat as far as I could see. Alright, Hanno, you are the guest. 633. Alright. Well, you guys were supposed to make an account, or I thought you have to make an account to challenge me. So, Hanno, I'll take you next. It's okay. But I didn't take you because I thought, okay, you're a guest, so it's not really, don't really have an account. Okay. Harry Potter. We got here the Petrov, the opening of the moment. Everybody's playing the Petrov these days. Knight back, okay. Well, let's pin. Winning by pinning, that's what I learned. Keep developing pieces. Queen to f3 looks very logical, bring the queen into the game, put more pressure on the knight on f6, but still have to figure out what my next move is after knight d7. Probably just rook e1. Oh, knight e7 can take. I can just take on d7. Well, then he has a little bit of a problem here. Yeah, this is a move he probably didn't want to make, but probably had to. Okay, what if I just go back one move? Is this... Do I have some tactical shots here already? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm thinking about bishop takes h6, but it doesn't seem to work quite yet. Alright, move. Gotta make a move, so let's go here. I could have taken, but he takes with the queen, queen takes, pawn takes, and I thought the endgame doesn't give that much. I want more. I want more. Okay, g5? No, he takes. Wow. Wow, no, this is not working. I can go bishop takes f6, for example. I can move my queen. Okay, and let me just pick up the piece here. He takes my queen, I take his queen, he takes my bishop, I take his bishop, and I'm a piece up. That was my thinking. I was thinking to keep the queens on the board, but okay, let's just take here, take here, take here, and I'm a piece up in the end game. Knight d5, king h1, g1 check, or not check, knight f6, g4, 4, 6, take. Okay, alright Harry Potter, thanks for the game. Yeah, I think in the opening you have to check this again. And then maybe, well, obviously after here, you need to go g5, I think. And play this. And yeah, but this doesn't work. Yeah, this is unpleasant. No, this is unpleasant for sure. Yeah. Alright. What is this the second one or the third one already? I said 3 games, right? So I think this is the third one. Alright, Anno, here we go. Bring it on. Andre B says, Niclas, smile a little bit. Andre B, if you had been standing here for 3.5 hours staring at a computer screen and moving pieces, then I'm not sure how much you would be smiling, but I'm smiling at the comment of guest 633, 781, 2362 right now, who's saying this is the Leitungswasser opening, because earlier we had somebody play knight to h3 very early on, and now this is the black version, knight to h6. Very nice. Alright, what am I doing here actually? I think I'm playing some nonsense. Alright. Alright, so guys, this is the last game. Because I'm really, like, I'm just really done. Like, I'm just too tired. So maybe I have to start a little earlier next time. But it has always been like this. It has always been like this. I cannot get to all the challenges. I mean, I still have, I don't know how many challenges. 20? Like, it's too much. There's no way. And even if I was to get to them, in the meantime, new challenges come in. So there's just no way to do it. Alright, let's activate this bishop. And I have a nice space advantage. These pieces are dead, the knight and the bishop, so... He tries to free them. He does try to free them. I think I'll still take. Oh, this runs into a discovered check. And that means I win the queen and the game. Alright. Erno, I say instead of saying your full guest name here. Thanks for the game. Yeah, the Leitungswasser opening. I mean, maybe this is going to become a new trend now with knight h6, but probably not. Probably not. Yeah, what can I say? I think you were kind of you're still in the game if you, for example, take on d5 here and go e6 and play queen e7, rook d8. I mean, you're worse, but it's not that much, and who knows, maybe you can hold. Alright, everybody. You can see on my webcam it got pretty dark. And I'm very tired. Thanks for everybody sticking around, watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. And learned something, hopefully as well. I tried to also point out some things here and there. And now let me see the chat one more time. Alright. Do something like this more often. Alright, yeah, sure. Well, I also have like other stuff to do in my life. But yeah, I will do this more often. Because the last time I did this was like, I don't know, 2 years ago. So yes, I will do this more often. Daniel's asking, the people who waited now during the whole stream, can they go first the next time? No, I'm sorry, this is just, no. I mean, this is just, I cannot promise that. And yeah, any thoughts on the US Championship? No, at this point I don't have any thoughts anymore. What I'm mostly thinking about is my bed and to not talk anymore because my mouth is really dry. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, check out my channel. Well, you are on my channel, I guess. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I'll post a lot more videos in the future, so stay tuned. That's what they say, right? Stay tuned. Okay. So dark. Maybe I can step more into the light. No, that doesn't work. Anyway, all right. Bye bye, guys. Bye. Thanks, everybody.